and the omnibus. So I was forced into the Archers when I was a child. And look, it's come back to bite me later on.
I'm awash with the stuff.
The Archers is the world's longest-running radio show, with more than 15,000 episodes broadcast. Despite being a rural flavour show, The Archers is recorded in the heart of the UK's second-largest city, Birmingham.
You're listening to Thursday's episode of The Archers from BBC Radio 4.
Fallon, could I have a word? I know you're working.
No, it's all right. We're pretty quiet. What's up?
Still 3 minutes left.
Oh, Mick, I didn't know you was working here.
Oh no, I'm not. In fact, Jolene and Kent have kindly let me use the washing machine.
Oh, right.
I can put your stuff in the dryer if you need to get back to work.
Nah, you're all right. I can wait. I did the early shift, so I've got the afternoon off.
Oh, nice. Well, do you want a coffee then? I was going to make one when I've done this.
Well, shall I make it? I'm only hanging about waiting for this washing.
Oh.
The kettle's out this way, innit?
Yeah, great. Thanks. Sorry, Emma, you wanted to talk to me?
No, it's all right. You're busy.
It's fine. Go on. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm not really. It's a bit... I need to ask... Oh, I'm just going to come out and say it.
What?
Did you or Harrison make a complaint about me to the Parish Council?
A complaint?
I'd understand if you had. I mean, I thought I'd have hoped we'd have, started to move on by now.
We have. Emma, no, of course not.
Oh.
Why would we do that?
Well...
We wouldn't. We'd speak to you. We have spoken to you. As far as Harrison and I are concerned, it's in the past.
OK. Yeah, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have asked.
So someone's made a complaint about you?
Yeah, saying I'm not fit to be a counsellor because of everything that's happened with George.
Emma, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's really horrible, knowing that someone complained but not knowing who it was. I didn't think it was you, not really, but, I haven't heard anything official for, a week, and that's how it gets you. I mean, it could be anyone.
I know who it was.
What? How'd you know who it was?
Because it was me.
Take charge of your health anytime, anywhere with the comprehensive at-home health test kit powered by Dr. Miltie. Your trusted partner in proactive health management. Easy to use and stress-free, this kit allows you to monitor 17 critical health markers, far beyond the competition's 3 to 6 markers. From cholesterol to glucose, vitamins, and more, you'll get a holistic view of your well-being. Once you've completed the simple collection process, access your detailed, accurate results securely online. Our encrypted platform ensures your privacy and data protection at every step. Not just numbers, receive tailored tips and actionable recommendations designed to help you optimize your health and track your progress over time. Why wait for long doctor's appointments? With a fast turnaround time, this kit delivers the information you need, quickly and reliably. Empower yourself with knowledge and take control of your well-being today. The comprehensive at-home health test kit powered by Dr. Miltie, your journey to better health starts here. For more information, please look at the link in the description.
Oh, hello, Robert. You look busy.
Joy. Hello. Yes, I am rather.
Funny time of year for gardening, isn't it? You want to be careful, you'll freeze.
Yes, I do confess I'd rather be inside with a crossword. However, the Philpots are arriving tomorrow, some regular guests of ours who are quite, to put this...
High maintenance?
Precisely. And Lynda awoke in the night in a sudden panic that the gardens might look unkempt in comparison to the new interiors.
Oh, yes, you've had the decorators in, haven't you? I bet it looks lovely.
It's very nice, yes. You're welcome to come and have a look. Give me an excuse to put the kettle on and have a break.
Oh, sorry, Robert, I can't stop. I'm doing the afternoon shift in the shop. In fact, I should be there now. I was just passing and I wanted to drop this book in for Lynda.
A dark history of Christmas lore?
Yeah. All about different scary Christmas traditions from across the world. Thought Lynda might find it useful, for creepy Christmas.
Well, very good.
I did suggest to Mick that he read it, but he thinks he better wait for instructions from Lynda, see what direction she wants him to go in. He's taking it very seriously.
As is Lindy.
Mick was telling me she drove a hard bargain with Kenton and Jolene.
Yes, I think they were worried she was going to request a large fee, so they were quite relieved in the end when she asked them to give a donation to charity.
It's a great suggestion, though, to raise some money for international aid while they're at it. Oh, she's full of good ideas, though, Lynda, isn't she?
Indeed she is. The trouble is, Linda's good ideas often involve me getting drafted in to do the donkey work.
The problem is you do it so well, Robert. This garden's looking wonderful.
Oh, it's a lot better than it was.
I'm sure Linda's gonna love it.
You've only been living round here 5 minutes.
Emma.
Well, it's true.
Long enough to have been involved in a car crash caused by your son, the one you covered up.
I regret that. It was a very difficult situation. You could have spoken to me.
I had nothing to say.
You had plenty to say by the sounds of things.
Joy was telling me she tried to get a place on the Parish Council a while back, and I thought it was a shame. No, more than that. I couldn't believe that a good-hearted, thoughtful, generous person like Joy wasn't being snapped up. I mean, you couldn't hope for someone better to represent this community. They should have been biting her hand off.
It don't quite work like that.
No, well, it should. So I had a look on the website to see exactly how it all worked. I read the code of conduct and I got angry. And the more I thought, the angrier I got.
Mick.
So I made a verbal complaint. And yesterday I put it in writing. And I'm sorry, Emma, I don't know you very well. I'm aware of that. But I don't think, what with everything that's gone on, that you should be representing the people of this parish.
How can you possibly say that? You've just said yourself you don't know me.
Joy could have died. And Fallon too.
Yeah, but we didn't, because George saved us, didn't he?
But if it wasn't for him, you'd never be in the water in the first place.
I know that, but... Oh, hang on. Sorry, what can I get you?
You know I handed him in. My own son. I rang the police and I told them what he'd done.
Yes, but that doesn't change what happened before that. And you're right. I'm a newcomer to the village, relatively speaking, but I'm still allowed an opinion. And it's my opinion that there are plenty of other people around here who'd make very good parish councillors. Perhaps it's time we gave one of them a chance.
Well, you just have to hope they uphold your complaint and get me kicked off the council, won't you? I need to go home. Do you know what? I hope you never find yourself in an impossible situation. Damned whichever way you turn. Because if you do, you might just be surprised by what you find yourself doing.
Sorry, Robert, I mean, lovely.
Lovely.
Yes, very neat and tidy.
Well, yes, that's what you asked for.
Yes.
You used those very words.
Yes, I know I did. And you've done an excellent job. It's just, well, on reflection, I wonder whether we're missing a trick.
What sort of trick could we possibly be missing?
I don't know. The opportunity to do something bigger?
Bigger? What, metaphorically or literally?
Well, both. All of these immaculate edges, is it a bit twee?
Twee? Twee?
I saw Kirsty when I was out with Monty, and she was telling me about all the exciting developments in the pipeline at rewilding Ambridge.
Oh, yes, beavers.
Exactly. Beavers.
Yet you can't seriously be suggesting...
No, the introduction of beavers to Ambridge Hall, no, of course not. But it did get me thinking about rewilding in general.
You want to rewild our garden?
Yes, why not?
Well, for one thing, because I've spent all morning unwilding it at your request.
Yes, I know, but look, there are still things we can do. All these fallen branches you've gathered, we could pile these up for insects and small mammals.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you think, Robert? Robert, where are you going?
For a bath.
Robert!
I've been out here all morning and I've done exactly what you asked for.
I know.
So if you want the garden rewilded, you can jolly well rewild it yourself.
Oh dear.
I feel terrible about Emma. She was so upset.
Well, she was bound to be.
You must think I'm horrible.
No.
I've just felt, so useless since it happened. I wanted to do something, and, when it comes to it, I don't think Emma has shown integrity. However you look at it, she covered up a crime.
It's complicated, isn't it? I think Emma only did what she did because she was desperate.
You think I was wrong to complain?
No, I didn't say that. Do you still think about that night?
I think about it every day.
Me too.
I have nightmares.
Yeah, me too.
I thought they'd stopped, but they started again. Me trying to find joy in the water, her being dragged away from me, her lying there.
Have you talked to anyone about it?
No,
What about Joy? Have you talked to her?
not really. I definitely don't want to go stirring it all up for her again.
Yeah, but what's the alternative? You just pretend everything's fine.
It's what I've always done. It ain't broke.
Yeah, but maybe it is broke. Why don't you try talking to Joy, Mick? I think she'd want to know how you're feeling.
She'd hate that I'm hiding it from her. But how?
Tell her what you've told me. Just start talking and take it from there.
Some tea?
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Robert. I don't know what came over me.
Rewilding, clearly.
Well, I admit I was excited after talking to Kirsty, but it was very thoughtless of me to come home and go on about it when you'd spent the morning tidying the garden.
It was a little thoughtless, yes.
Extremely thoughtless. And I do think what you've done looks fantastic.
Just not wild enough.
No, it's perfect. It's just, I want to move with the times, and the more I think about it, the more convinced I become that rewilding is what we should all be doing where we can.
So when should I expect the beavers?
Perhaps you could start a little smaller than that. Leave the dead shrubbery to create some natural architecture, that sort of thing.
So what you're saying is essentially to just leave it?
Well, yes.
I'm not sure what our paying guests will make of a rewilded garden. They might well just think it's overgrown.
Oh, well then it'll be our job to educate them.
No, thanks. You can try educating the Philpotts if you like, but I don't fancy your chances.
You know I relish a challenge.
I do know that, yes.
Robert. Are we pals again?
We're always pals, Lindy. I just wish you'd had this epiphany a few hours earlier, that's all.
Oh, Mick, I had no idea.
I know, well, I didn't want to worry you.
What you're talking about didn't want to worry me. That's what I'm here for.
You don't want me whinging and moaning at you.
No, I want you to talk to me about how you're feeling. Mick, we're a couple, aren't we? We need to share this stuff if we've any hope of going the distance.
Well, I should hope we have.
Me and all. Oh, I could kick myself. I should have realised. Of course the accident has had an impact on you. It would on anyone.
You're coping all right.
It wasn't the same for me, though. I was out of it. First I knew about it was waking up in hospital. Not like you. You had to experience the whole thing. I can't imagine how frightening it must have been.
Yeah.
It's trauma, Mick. You can't just push it down. You need to process it.
Do you think I shouldn't have done it?
Complained about Emma? Oh, I don't know.
I felt so angry about her and George having covered up the truth for so long. And why should she get away with that?
I don't think she is getting away with it, really.
Do you think I should withdraw the complaint? Tell them I've changed my mind?
That's up to you.
I don't want to.
You're angry and you've every right to be. George caused so much pain to so many people, and he and Emma lied about it.
And in my book, that calls into question her judgment as a parish councillor.
And that's fair enough.
But?
No buts. Just, if you're going to process how you feel about this and to learn to live with it, then at some point there's going to have to be some forgiveness, isn't there? Because otherwise, where does it all end? How are any of us going to properly move on?
So what do you do? Do spot effects. arches.
Are you what we call Foley then?
Kind of. Yep. That's,
Okay. And these are all part of the paraphernalia of production.
yep. That's the bull bar. That's
this one.
Yep. That's.
I mean, Hayley so wanted to be in their own place when their baby came. It's due in 2 months. Not much chance of that now. No. I mean, it would have been a stretch for them financially, mind, but I just wish there was something practical I could do to help them, Caroline.
I think the Archers has had this immense popularity over the years, basically because it has always very accurately reflected the reality of life and living in a rural community at whatever